Hi everyone. Straight off the bat, you're gonna have to forgive me. I've got woken up yesterday absolutely full of cold. So I'm gonna make this review really short and sharp. Not shorter than I usually do because I just don't think my voice is going to be able to carry on for that length of time. If I start coughing and such through this video as well, I do apologise, but I can't help it, I'm full of cold. Okay, so this week I've been reading North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. This is a book where I'd started reading it many years ago, but I put it down and I'd never picked it up again. So I have classed this as a first read because technically I didn't finish the book the last time and I didn't get very far into it, I found, when I read it this time. North and South tells the story of a girl who is called Margaret. She's about 18, 19 years old. And she lives with her family in Hampshire, her mother and father. And due to her father is a vicar, and due to stuff going on around that time, with questionings about the church and everything, her father is caught up with it, and because of his beliefs and such, he's decided to leave Hampshire, leave the parish where he lives, where he works, and move up north to a place called Milton, and to basically become a tutor there for those who wish to pay for his services. And so he has to move all of his family up to the north, and it's all about Margaret's understanding a different world. Being from the south in the country, she doesn't come across anything of the Industrial Revolution, nothing like that, and then she's just thrown into this world where it is everywhere. There's no like greenery, there's nothing. The stuff that that is second nature to her is just gone completely, and she has to understand this new world, understand society, and everything. And on the way she meets a man called Mr. Thornton, who is her father's first student, and he owns a mill, a cotton mill, and it's about their relationship developing and such, and the clash of personalities, because Thornton is he is quite an emotional man. He has, but he keeps it under on a low down. He doesn't like to show his emotions too much, but when he does, they're quite powerful. They're quite overwhelming for him at times. Not that I'm saying that he blubs like a baby all the time, because he doesn't. But when he feels something, he has to act on it. Sometimes that's a really good thing. Sometimes it's not a good thing, but it's just the way that he is. But yeah, he's a wonderful character, Mr. Thornton, and also she becomes friends with him, people who work for him. There's things going on like strikes, because that did happen in the Industrial Revolution, and yeah, it's all about the development of her life in this new world, trying to fit in, and her relationship with Mr. Thornton along the way. Now, this is the first Elizabeth Gaskell book that I've read, and I would definitely read her other works. She's absolutely fascinating writer. You can very much tell that she's written this from her own experience, because she, hadn't had the same thing where she lived in the country, grew up in the country, and then she moved to an industrial area, and how that affected her, the things that she saw. And so you feel the emotion when you read this book. The way in which her sentences are like poetry. The way that they flow, and the words that she uses are very specific, very well chosen, and just absolutely perfect for setting the tone of this amazing book and the place. You feel in Helston, which is where in the south in Hampshire, where Margaret is from. You could feel, the trees, the air, that everything is just nature, beautiful and blossoming. And then when you meet her life in Milton, you feel it's weight, it's dark, it's claustrophobic, and you could just sense what it's like to be there. So I absolutely loved her. I think she's there up there now after, even though this is only the first book of hers that I've read, she is up there now for me with the way her language, her use of language and feeling the atmosphere and everything. She's up there with me for Charles Dickens. I'll definitely read more of Elizabeth Gaskell's work. Sorry, excuse sorry. I definitely read more of her works. Before my throat gives out, I need to plug the BBC drama North and South, starring the amazing Richard Armitage and Daniela Denby-Ash. It is fantastic. The BBC, once again, just like Little Dorrit and all the other dramas like Pride and Prejudice, all that lot, they have caught the tone, especially this one. They've caught the tone of the book, the atmosphere, everything so well. Okay, they've swapped around a few little events, or for example, there's Margaret writes a letter to her brother, because there is a brother in this, but I won't say why he's in it, but he's not really in it, but I don't want to spoil why he's not really in it before you, but she writes a letter to her brother, and in the drama she does this before an incident happens where she is injured, whereas in the book she does it after. So it's like, it still tells the story perfectly well, it still does things great, but it just tweaks around little things like that. So I am not disappointed in the slightest by this drama. I never was before, and now that I've read the book, I'm not disappointed now. It's absolutely extraordinary. The cast is brilliant. So is Daniela Denby-Ash, Richard Armitage, Sinead Cusack, Leslie Manville, Tim Pickett-Smith, Pauline Quirk, Brendan Coyle and Anna Maxwell Martin. They're absolutely extraordinary, but big round of applause, because I've loved it even before I read this book, but especially now that I've read it. Richard Armitage as Mr. Thornton, oh my god, absolutely fantastic. He just got him so right. It is, wow, I love it. So definitely, if you're able to get a hold of a copy of this, do watch it. It is absolutely extraordinary. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I think my throat's going to give out now. As usual, I'll do another video announcing what the next book I'll be reading. If you want to leave me a comment about this video, or if you've read the book, please do. You can in the comment box below. Or if you want to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it's entirely up to you. I'd love to know what you think. And I will see you guys later. And hopefully next week I'll have my voice back. Alright then. Bye.